Everyone, today I will try to answer the questions. Is it safe to use this kind of locks? For example, 3-digit lock in a suitcase and 4-digit lock for a bike. So how many combinations are there in total? So let us assume how much time would it take to unlock this cipher, even if we don't know what lock somebody chose. For example, somebody chose, let's say, 551 for the suitcase. So how can we guess it? By using all the possible options. So I'll give you the answer first, later I will explain it. So if we have 3 digits like this, 1, 2, 3, so the possible combinations we have are 10 to the power of 3. Like that, which equals 1000. So in total we have 1000 variations. Actually these are variations, not combinations, because order matters here. Order matters. So we have 1000 possibilities here because we have 10 different digits, right? We have digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So altogether is 10 digits. That's why we raise them to the power of 3 according to variation with repetition. This is a formula for variation with repetition. And for this lock with 4 digits, it will be 10 to the power of 4, of course, because we have more places here. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So how much is 10 to the power of 4? Of course, 10,000. So as we can see that this is safer. This one is a little bit more vulnerable lock. That's how we can calculate it using formula for variations with repetition, right? Because we can repeat what we have here. So we have A, B, C, and D. So when we create our variations, we can repeat the positions we have. So A can be used 2, 3, or 4 times. For example, one of the formula could be like the A or A, B, B, B. So each of these places can be repeated here. These digits, for example, number. You can use number 1, 1, 1, 1 or 2, 2, 4, 4. These are different. This is allowed because this is a variation with repetition, and order matters because 2, 2, 4, 4 is different than 4, 4, 2, 2. So this is the formula. And even if you don't know the formula for variation, you could calculate it much simpler. You could do it like this: 10 times 10 times 10 using rules of multiplication equals 1000. You will get the same result because you have 10 digits. You also can place 10 digits here, and in the last position you can also place 10 digits. Therefore, even if you don't know the formula for variation with repetition, you can know the answer by knowing the rule of multiplication in combinatorics. You know, this is repetitions are allowed. If repetitions were not allowed, the number of variation would be smaller. It would be according to this formula: n factorial divided by n minus k factorial. So this formula, if you're interested in combinatorics, this is used for variation without repetition. But here we can obviously do repetition. That's why we're using the other formula, which is n to the power of k. N to the power of k. So n is the total number of total digits, and this is the subset which is smaller. So here we have bigger subset. We have bigger set which is 10 digits, and we repeat it k times, right? So this is for variation with repetition. And the question is, it safe? What do you think? Is it safe or not? So let's assume that it takes a person 3 seconds to change each digit, right? So he changes these combinations using, and it takes him 3 seconds to change the positions of each digit. So in total it will take for this 3000 seconds. 3000 seconds equals to 50 minutes, because 3000 divided by 60, so we have 60 seconds in each minute, equals to 50 minutes. So as you can see, in around 1 hour, an individual would be able to, 1 or 2 hours if he's slower, would be able to finally unlock your suitcase. So don't think that locking your suitcase is very safe. It's much safer to use 4-digit lock on your bike or e-bike, because it will take approximately 500 minutes, which is 8 hours and a half. So it's all day. Imagine somebody will be standing and trying different variation on the bike for whole day or even 2 days. So using 4 digits locks is much better than just 3 digits lock. So that's how we calculate all the possibilities, because we have zeros, right? We can start lock with 0, 0, 0. We can use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 can be on the first position, but if you ask how many numbers can we create, for example, another question from combinatoric, how many 4-digit numbers are there? How many 4-digit numbers are there? You cannot use 0 in the beginning. So instead of 10 times 10 times 10, right? Not 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. You will have to change it to 9. 9 times 10. Because in this first position, you can use numbers from 1 to 9. This first position. But here you can use numbers from 0 to 10. I mean 0 to 9, sorry, 0 to 9. That's why if you ask me how many numbers are there, how many 4-digit numbers, right? How many 4-digit numbers are there? The question is 9,000, not 10,000 like combination in this lock, because we have less possibilities in the first digit, but the others can be still 10 different digits. Okay, so if you want to be safe, I would encourage you to use 4-digit lock. Don't put really valuable things in your suitcase, because it can be broken by a patient thief who will be trying all the locks, and it will take him around 2 hours. I think in 2 hours he would be able to unlock your suitcase, no matter what combination you used. Okay, thanks for your attention. Bye bye.